twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Ain't no cage that can hold me down. No leash, no chains, no goddamn crown. I'm a rebel, yeah, my spirit's raw. The world can't touch what the wild man saw. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations, home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
The NASRA 360 Racing Network is back to Wednesday night action again, and it is the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, the virtual Magic Mile, Lobster, great racing. And this track is ready to roll here tonight for the next round of the NASRA Cup Series, presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors. We welcome you to the Darren's Detail and Shine 150. Welcome to our coverage. I am Wesley Outland. Joined alongside is Biggles Dean Hopton. We're ready to roll here on the Magic Mile, and it looks like it's a foggy Magic Mile at that today, Jacob. Dean, good evening. Yeah, Dean.
I was talking about Justin about that earlier too, there, Wesley, that it's foggy. But, not rainy. But we're going to have some gladiators manage to tackle the track conditions in a moment. The overcast and no wind, Wesley. 95% humidity. Ooh, feels like you're in a bar.
Yeah, I really kind of wonder what type of a, if you will, what type of racing conditions we'll see. How will the cars handle? How will things handle with these drivers? Obviously, whenever they get going here tonight, so it should be fun to see and keep it on and watch and see what these guys do for sure. So we're so glad that you're joining us for coverage of course, the Cup Series sanctioned by NASRA, and obviously the Magic Mile, the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, where we're at tonight. While we get ready to roll, let's take a look at the weather conditions. And there it is, obviously, weather conditions, racetrack details, and there's a look at the schedule. Man, got a lot of fun races coming up. New Hampshire tonight, Talladega next Wednesday night, Indianapolis, all coming up on the way. Dean, these guys haven't ran for about 2 weeks, so they're ready to get back at it and get going again here.
Absolutely there. And Gen 6 cars tonight as well too, Wesley. And we got the Gen 4s, we'll go back to the next gen. So the beauty of this series, of course, for the Cup Series, is that we flip between those 3 different type of car manufacturers or generations per se, and you can see Edwards, right, Cherry, Nichols, Johnson, and not the other Johnson, but Ryan and Peyton Johnson, Caulfield of late form, and of course back to the Gen 6. So look at the Gen 6 there, Wesley. Matt Cherry has dominated Michigan in the Gen 6. Go to Ryan Johnson. He got Dover in the Gen 6. Who can get the Gen 6 tonight?
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, I've really enjoyed the fact that we've had this series where it's got the different cars, and it makes it really unique. It's not the same vehicle every weekend, week out. By the way, guys with locks in the top 20 are locked themselves into the playoffs. Right now, there's only been 5 drivers to do that. And obviously, Ryan Johnson, the points leader, Randy Nichols, Matt Cherry, Kevin Edwards, winner in Daytona, and then, of course, Caulfield and Johnson. Multiple wins for a lot of these guys, and it's hard to believe that we've only got 5 winners on the season so far, Dean. As competitive the season and the schedule has been.
Absolutely. The lock will get you in at the moment. See, Peyton Johnson at the moment is in 17th place. Caulfield, 14th place. But that lock gets you in. The cutoff line is important, of course. Chase Albright, Newton. And you wouldn't expect Newton to be on the cutoff line, would you? The double B, Brandon Broadfoot, Andrew Olasky, and Joshua down there in the 25th place. That's very important because not just in that individual championship battle, essentially for the drivers, my friend, you've also got in this series the teams, and at the moment the Blue Light Racing are the top dogs over the Gun Dogs Motorsports, in second place by 26 points behind them.
No, you're exactly right, and obviously, there's that championship where you're literally racing for the drivers' championship, but obviously the team title as well. And right now, it looks like Blue Lights and Gundog are pretty much kind of in the dead heat, if you will. 26 back is Gundog, but MPM not far out, 72 points. It's not a lot. But right now, the momentum is shifting between Blue Lights and Gundog. With that being said, the field is on course. Let's give you your starting lineup for the Darren's Detail and Shine foggy 150 tonight in New Hampshire. Pole award goes to Trevor Williams. He's the fast qualifier. 29.442 seconds. Jordan Jurassic, C.O.P.S truck champion right there on the outside of row number 1. Josh Rodriguez, Roger Diebold, row number 2. Drew Ballesteros, Matt Cherry making up row 3 as they work their way down the backstretch in the fog. Buzzy Mongold, Adam Newton on the pace laps in row 4. Ben Scanlon, Jeffrey Johnson, the 3rd. Row number 5, Alabama's Jonathan Cofield, Andrew Alszewski in the 11 makes up the top 12 in row 6 there, Dean.
You go up to T. Bruce there in the 13th for the 23 number car with Justin Clapper Sr., of course, in the 63 next to him. Chase Albright and Joshua Corner will line up aside them 16th, 15th and 16th. Huck Willington and Tony Bellington, along with Randy Nichols and Cody Knott, the Nighthawk Racing driver there. Matt Holmes and the Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson, back in P22. A lot of work to do. Kevin Edwards and Anthony Harden.
Now let's see what the rest of the field looks like with, of course, Brandon Schumann tagging the back. So a 25-car field ready to go here tonight. So there's the lineup, and obviously let's take a look at the race analysis, the race details, weather conditions. There it is. By the way, the overcast, cloudy, foggy conditions. Track temp is at 68 degrees. Sim temperature in the sim right now is 65 degrees. That's something to think about. 65 degrees, foggy, cloudy conditions.
Hey, Wesley?
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs on the Magic Mile,
well,
right?
There'll be meatballs, of course, in pit road.
And look at this. Stage 1,
flag.
Stage 2, green flag. At the end of the stages, stage points are given. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going green in the fog, New Hampshire. We're racing. Let's get it going. And let's see what happens here tonight at the Magic Mile. And look at this, quickly like a rocket out of a cannon. Josh Rodriguez jumps to the early lead, diving through the fog. Look at the different views. Everybody works perfectly off turn 4 for lap 1.
Here we go. Nice little battles happening at the moment there. Jurassic there. Diebold going for it too for now there. That's 3rd and 4th at the moment there. While Josh Rodriguez kind of cruises off there. Drew Bellanos is just behind him there, Wesley. But it's all up for grabbings in the middle of the playfield at the moment. Throw a blanket over him, Wes.
Rodriguez right now the leader. Ballesteros, Diebold, Jurassic, and Cherry top 5. A lot of side-by-side battle going on behind the top 4 for the moment. Single file has worked their way down the back straight or the front straightaway. It's Scanlon. You're on board with Ben. Ben Scanlon, Ruthless Racing, teammate with Mr. Edwards, who won Daytona. Right now, mid-pack right there in that number 10 position on the back straightaway.
We've got Buzzy, of course. Here he is. The Buzz! To Infinity and beyond at the moment. He's starting P7. He's currently running in P7, and there he is, leaning into the corner, of course. To the left, it's all lefts. You only have to lean left there, Buzz. You don't have to turn right, although Buzz, he is a part of the Endurance Series as well, too. So he's done many rights. He knows about that in the background, too.
Yeah, they certainly are. Speaking of the Progressive Engineering Endurance Series, it'll come back January the 20th, and I was talking with Joshua Suss this afternoon, and man, he just thought we did a bang-up job last night, obviously, Dean and all of our crew, and it was a fun time, and obviously, just enjoyed the commentary and just the banner and making it entertaining for 2 hours on a very tricky, technical road course at Amole last night.
You're right. And especially I love it when you call the McLaren cars the Star Trek cars, right?
The Star Trek cars, yeah, Star Trek.
Trek and across the universe.
If I'm going to be the anchor for these guys on Tuesday night for the series, I'm going to have to start looking at what cars are which, and obviously what type of cars are which and classifications, and be able to have my makes and models correct. So Drew Ballesteros, good solid run for him right now. He's in the number 2 spot behind the leader Rodriguez as they come back down to the line. Still a long way to go though, 15 in this one. 150 laps. New Hampshire's one of those places where it could be a long race or it could be a quick race here. It just depends on how everybody minds their P's and Q's right now. And remember, stage 1, stage 2, 50-lap increments. If they go to lap 50 and we're still green, we race into the next stage.
You're right, absolutely there, Wesley. Because 7 of 50 at the moment, very foggy conditions. As you can see currently at the moment, your pictures. These two have started to run away. We're about 1.6 seconds down the road there from Diebold. You can see him just in the background. Very interesting. Bit of another battle, of course, in the mid-pack as they're making their way around turns 2 and 3 down the back stretch there, Wesley. But, yeah, going back to that situation, of course, it's, well, wasn't it a Wood versus the Showman? During the endurance races, they're just kind of dominating that at the moment, and we do know. And hey, perhaps if you feel that you're quicker than Ron Donato and Matthew David Wood, get out there and join the endurance series and give them a run for their money.
Yes. Yeah, for sure, man. I think we're going to have a really fun time with that series. I think it's going to hopefully build and get a lot more popularity as we continue to do it throughout the winter months, if you will. Going to have a 20, I think it's going to be bi-weekly, as I believe what it is, bi-weekly series. But, man, it's going to be so cool and fun, and we're looking forward to it right now on the racetrack.
Yeah, we have to go in cars.
Everybody for the most part.
Yeah. You can't see too much up in those clouds with the drone cam. He's buzzing on the outside there at Caulfield. I think Buzzy, Wes, I mean, we saw him in the last race as well, too, didn't we? We saw him on the Monday nights and on the Tuesday nights. Buzzy was running right up the front, too. It was a very, very solid performance. I think Buzz of late has been a very, very much improved driver. I'd have to say, I'm going to go out there, I'd say in early 2027, I think you're going to see Buzzy on a podium in NASRA.
Yeah. Be fun to see, for sure. Watch what goes on, no doubt about it. Is right now we are seeing Rodriguez continue to lead this thing 3 wide, baby. Hold on, Jeffrey Johnson in the middle. Hold on there. Boy, you got antsy there for a second.
Ooh. Hold your horses, as they say there in the old Wild West there.
Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly.
Hold up there, son. Yeah, it's a little too early to go 3 wide too much, but the gentlemen are paying much respect to each other, giving enough distance there. Now, Wesley, of course, I love talking to you about this because you've been to almost every single major motorway and raceway in the United States of America. You've been here, no doubt, Wesley? I don't even have to ask you that question. Have you been here? Pretty sure you have. How do you find this track?
I have. I've announced here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I've done the obviously the ACT and the Pass North series with Racing America before, and I've also done the NASCAR Woodland Modifieds, and I've also worked public address for the NASCAR events with the late Ken Squire and Ozzy Altman, and yeah, man, yeah, love this place, and it's out in the middle of nowhere, and they have some amazing lobster.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, great lobster, man. That's what they're famous for.
Don't get me all foam at the mouth for some lobster, mate. You're going to find too much of that in Australia at the moment, but here we go. Yeah, I'll take you up on that lobster offer. And just to back up that question as well, too, Wesley, if you had to pick, like, the number one track you loved the most and all your experience of traveling and announcing throughout those years, which is your number one motor racing?
I mean, are you wanting me to level it down to NASCAR or just any track in general?
Any track that you've had to go and enjoy the experience and the people, the area, and the atmosphere. Doesn't necessarily have to be so much about the cars on the track, but just the experience of the actual track itself.
So I'll give you 3. My favorite road course is Virginia International Raceway. I've just love the people that are there, the hospitality of everybody at VIR. Oh, trouble! Johnson goes around, caution out.
Yep.
Road course, VIR. Dirt track would be probably hands down Fairbury American Legion Speedway in Fairbury, Illinois. I mean, that's just an amazing place. I know I might let some people down that I don't say that I like Eldor or Knoxville, but I'm just a fan of Fairbury Falls. Is a great track.
I did.
And if it was NASCAR, as we look at a replay, it looks like Mongold and Johnson. Oh, another guy there. Is all got on the binders there? And thank goodness it was just a one car accident there. It could have been a lot more.
Yeah, this is.
But look at a replay one more time.
So he's all by himself,
Jeffrey
but all of a sudden
Johnson.
he's going to get company. There it is.
Mongold gave him a
12.
bump there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little tap there from Mongold and sent the new Edge 33 Ford around everyone else in the binders. Maybe a little piece of that. Not a lot of damage, though. But no, Virginia International Raceway for road course. Dirt track would be Fairbury American Legion Speedway. And probably my favorite NASCAR track, hands down, would probably be my first one. And that was Atlanta Motor Speedway, where I got started announcing NASCAR.
Right, yeah.
Or Echo Park Speedway,
Jacob's
what they call
by
it
that
now.
one as well, too. And actually, in the virtual world, because I've never been to the Atlanta, I've been to Atlanta in person, but I never went to the racetrack. It's always been entertainment, even in the virtual world, as we're going to have a few drivers heading down a pit road at the moment. Trying to split the strategy up as two there, Wesley.
It's a very fun place, and obviously, a lot of people, some people are against the track repave and made it into a super speedway, but, I'll be honest with you, there was a time where they were literally telling them for the longest, listen, we need to repave this thing. It's time. It's time to do this. And obviously what we have now is, in my opinion,
how do you feel about that?
one of the coolest things for racing. The repave, I loved it. I don't have no complaints over it.
All right. Have you gone out and actually walked the track?
I have. Actually, I have,
and all that sort of stuff? Because I know that you have, press passes. You get out there, they probably allow you to be on the track, though. I mean, you're not just like the general admission guy. You're like, hey, Wesley, you can walk the track. Feel the time.
Yeah, I've walked the racetrack, and I've walked across, actually going to the perch where they're working at, or going under the tunnel and sneaking up and walking up on the racetrack and climbing the banking. And I will tell you, one of the bankest tracks ever was Talladega. I mean, I'm going to tell everybody that TV does no justice. iRacing cameras do no justice. That place is banked. You go
like
34 degrees
Daytona,
of banking.
Isn't it? You stand up the top there, and if somebody stands at the bottom of it, you feel like, you're just like 2 or 3 stories down, don't you?
Yes, yeah, hands down, man, no doubt. And another one that comes to mind also that I think of is Winchester, Indiana. Man, that's 38 degrees of banking at Winchester Speedway in Indiana. That's a half-mile short track, and that's a bad little place too. So, all right,
the banking here
base
is not
car
bad,
coming onto the pit lane.
Not bad. The banking here is not bad. You can see coming out of 4.
Nah, it's flat. It's flat as a baby's butt, man.
Right.
Let's go back to racing here. Still a long way to go. Restart, Rodriguez, whole shot leading the way. What a jump he got over everybody. He's got a good run right now. I'll tell you what, I'm liking the drive that Rodriguez has going for him. Looking really good.
He's it may be a good thing to be out front of this race at the moment. You can control the situation under green flag conditions. So just one caution so far there, Wesley. We're in stage 1. We're about getting close to halfway in the situation.
You got a little wiggle and a jiggle and a giggle and a bobble. There you go. Yeah. Battle for the lead with Rodriguez. And notice that the fog is lifting too.
Yes.
It's the heat in the engines and the temperature. The fog is lifting, so it's making it better visibility for everybody, for sure.
Well, and better for viewing for us, obviously, here tuning in at the moment to the NASRA 360 Racing Network and the Cup Series, and it's Darren's Detail and Shine. Usually we have the Darren's Detail and Shine at 1 to go, Wesley. At the moment, we've got Darren's Detail and Shine 150 to go. Well, let's say 150.
We'll still have the Darren's Detail and Shine 1 to go, but I mean,
Yeah, we do.
pretty cool. They stepped up to sponsor the whole race tonight.
Polish the cars, but I'm sure Darren Steve telling Sean, well, we'll show you how shiny those cars would be if it was not so foggy.
Yeah, I'm loving it right now. Everybody just kind of minding their P's and Q's and doing a really good job.
Who's your early pick, Wesley? Now, you got a very early pick on this one, so there's some big names in here. We've got Cherry, we've got Caulfield, Diebold, Rodriguez, Ballesteros, Newton, go Kenny Mount, Brucey, go Kenny Mount, Ryan Johnson's up 13 places currently in the moment, P9. He's won a couple of races. Randy Nichols, he knows how to win a race as well. Jurassic.
Yeah, everybody's doing really good right now.
Down
Patience
11,
is key.
but Jurassic took a pit stop. Oh, tank stop on the fence there too for Goblin.
Need the name of the song that was playing. Justin Clapper loves that song, Ride the Storm. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I made it. It's available at the moment on LP, cassette, and CD. I mean,
what is LP? What is that? What is LP?
Record. Long play records.
Oh.
LP.
Oh, cool. So you have like a copyright to the song.
I made it, so it's mine. Anyway, I should only sell it cassette just to make it old school. Maybe eight track, Wesley. If you go back that far. Put your 8 track.
Oh yeah,
in your
8-track tapes. 8 tracks. Yeah, 8-track tapes.
I mean, I remember listening to cassette tape audio as we're seeing Diebold maybe getting a little antsy here at the moment following Josh Rodriguez. You got to be careful because Ballesteros is staring him down as well. But old cassette tapes, mate, you know, if they get jammed on times and you got to pull the tape out and it's going everywhere, it's a lot of tape. Or after you play them over and over and over and over and over again, they get crackly as well as the tape stretches. So it actually slows the song down just a little bit. So you'll find a 2.5 minute song will end up being like a 2 minute 40. Anybody out there would understand cassettes would understand that. Wesley?
Do you remember that? Do you remember the movie Armageddon? And they have a list of demands. Bruce Willis says they have a list of demands, and he wants to know if you'll bring back 8-track tapes.
Oh, it's sad about Bruce Willis
By any
as well,
chance,
too,
any
isn't
of
it?
y'all would not be able to tell us who killed Kennedy, would you?
Yeah, but Bruce Willis as well, too. You know, I think they've had to put him in because he's got dementia, which unfortunately is a very bad.
He's got some health issues. Yeah,
and
somehow I think I think I saw something on the news where they said he one time walked outside and ended up walking 5 blocks in another area. And
once you get dementia, I had a ex-girlfriend one time. Her father had dementia as well too, and you know, it's situations where you forget even to eat and stuff like or swallow. It's bad. It's a very bad disease. So maybe perhaps at the moment, if you've got a little bit of coin, get out there and support your local charity to get some research into dementia, as we're seeing at the moment there. Caulfield, Ballesteros, and Cherry. Big battle for P3.
Right now, Rodriguez continuing to run away with this thing here as we're about 30 laps into stage number 1. Remember, 20 laps to go to Glass Mechanic. We'll go into Glass Mechanic stage 2, and obviously we'll stay under green flag conditions. 1 yellow flag so far of the race, and started the race with a lot of fog, and now the fog is lifted, and we're seeing the car's visibility a lot more better, working off the corner out of 4. Rodriguez, the leader. Ballesteros, Schofield, they battle for 4th and 5th, side by side, stride for stride, even with some sparks going back into the corner to 1 and 2. And Schofield going a little too high there, opens the door to the 54.
It looks like it's hard to overtake. Whoa! Hold on to it, son, which Drew did. Wow. The 58 now. Caulfield's going to attack on that. He's going to spy. It's like a predator, isn't it? He knows exactly. He's not the only one. Newton, Bruce, and everybody else is ready to punish that little mistake there from Drew. Drew still, once again, holding on, hitting the fence a little bit. But it's not just easy to slide on by. Look at Caulfield's trying his best here, Wes.
He's doing everything he can right now to try to make that move, if you will. Hey, by the way, if you're listening on the Community Radio Network, don't forget coverage begins tomorrow night from UNC Chapel Hill, the home of the Carolina Tar Heels, Kenan Stadium. and our coverage of the state football championships. We have all 8 games on the Community Radio Network, 87.9 FM, anywhere worldwide at wearesearing.com. Archives and replays available as soon as we go off the air. And it all starts tomorrow with pregame at 3:30, kickoff at 4. And it's as Dean calls it, he calls it handball. He calls it handball because it's not football. It's handball.
You don't use your foot very often, Unless you kick a field goal, that's about it, right?
What do you mean you got to kick a field goal? You got to punt. You got to punt. You got to.
Yeah, that's fair play. I mean, I said the
Step on
same thing
people
of
with
rugby
spikes.
in Australia, mate. They barely use their feet anyway, so they should call it handball in Australia as well. But anyway, back to the motor racing. Whoa, moving completely out of the way completely to 54. But the thing is, it's not that far out of the way. Comes back in there, whoa, slides in. That's around the Tony horse at the moment. So Drew dropping to P9. He's struggling with grip for some reason, with Drew Bellis does, and he's probably wondering to himself, this situation, do I pit under green flags, go a couple laps down, or do I stay up, Wesley, and see how it can handle this beast of a machine? Oh, there's the fall.
Oh, 4 around. That's
Newton.
Adam Newton. He's on the bottom of the apron, though, everybody. Remember, he's down on the inside.
Yeah.
It's not going to trigger a caution because he's down below the white line on the apron, and he'll quickly get back rolling again. His Toyota looks like no harm, no foul, no damage, but he loses a lot of momentum and track position, and he'll fall all the way to the back in 25th position. 15 to go in stage 1, and no yellow flag. It's still Rodriguez leading the cavalry.
I actually think that'll please because Justin White popped into me earlier. Had a bit of a chin wag to make sure everything's okay. Justin White, of course, puts this fantastic NASRA Cup league on. He has a speed to everybody, and Justin White's like that principle that, don't take no, let's say, from the drivers, my friend. So he went down and had sorted him out, and he'd probably be happy at the moment to know that does not cause a caution. Adam Newton having a little bit of a self-spin down the inside apron, but I think at the moment Justin White, as the boss man of this league, would be pretty happy to see that his students have been performing admirably.
Rodriguez in the lead, followed by Matt Cherry, Roger Diebold. By the way, all 3 different manufacturers in the podium right there of Ford, Chevrolet, Toyota. Dodge is coming back to racing next year. I'm wondering if they're going to create a Dodge car for iRacing. That'll be pretty cool.
Where's the McLaren?
Dodge.
There's the Star Trek cars and stuff like that too.
Yeah, there you go. That's the Endurance Series party pants. Yeah, we're kind of back to reality here tonight,
Oh, well. Fords blow up, mate, so I'm surprised they're actually doing okay. I don't know if you've owned a Ford, mate, but they're notoriously known for blowing up. But anyway.
I actually have 2 Ford cars, and don't talk about that. What the hell?
Well, in Australia, they blow up, mate. Maybe they blow up in the States. The home before.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man, I've not had a problem with a Ford. I mean, come on.
Touch wood.
Not an engine going out, not an engine blowing up.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. T. Bruce there, battling it out with Nichols and
Now when I get in my car tomorrow, to go to the dang football stadium, I'm going to be worried about this.
It's gonna blow up.
Yeah, and be like, I'm sending the bill to Biggles.
Don't rev it too high. You'll be perfectly fine if it's a manual.
Send the bill to Biggles. I just got an oil change done on it today, as a matter of fact.
Automatic, you'll be fine. You should switch over.
Oh, yeah, it's an automatic. Yes, it's an automatic.
Oh, it's not a stick. You guys call it a stick, so you'll be fine. Yeah, you can't blow up. You can't blow it up with auto. If it's a stick, you could.
Go green slide and you're burning up the corner of my house. Rodriguez, Cherry, Diebo. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Look at our buddy up top, man. This is Mr. Nichols.
Yep. Randy's up 13
Nichols
as
got
well,
a good
too.
run.
So,
Yes, sir.
man knows how to get up to the top, just like Ryan Johnson behind him, like 15 and 13. This guy's like, fun. What? We'll just hang out the back and slice the dice out to the top.
For Schofield on the bottom, along with Nichols, then the 7 car of Edwards right there on the high side. Good solid run for him, the Ziegler entry. All this going on is right now we are heading to under 10 remaining in stage 1 here at the Darren's Detail and Shine 150 here at the Magic Mile at New Hampshire. And right now, Rodriguez continuing to be the man to stay out in front, hit his mark, smack Jerry. Roger Diebold, Tristan Bruce, they're all there. What a battle went on there.
There's not that much fighting in the steering wheel. We saw that actually in other races that we had this week on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. But you see there's only a little bit of movement that's going on the steering wheel. We saw, what was it, Ramessa fighting the steering wheel. The other day.
By the way, that's Tristan Bruce, by the way, in the pink 7 car. The Ziegler car is Tristan Bruce. Once again, he's not in the 23, he's in the 7.
Yeah, he's changed it. He's running on the 23, of course, in timing. But, something's gone off there, too.
No, that's just the fog coming back there, Dean.
I saw smoke and I saw skid marks into the...
No, you're right. You did.
Yeah. Are you trying to pick on me there, Wes? I will end this broadcast right now.
Wow, look at the 19 in trouble. Bruce on the inside of the 19 of Diebold. And Randy Nichols gets away from all of them as they go back into 1.
Yeah, where's the T-Bruce fans out there? I don't see any T-Bruce.
Man, Chad Bucks is quiet tonight, man. 100 laps to go. Man, crickets, people, wake up.
I guess they don't like T-Bruce right driving, or Ryan Johnson, or Diebold. They're not out there to support their drivers, Wesley. I can see 1,000 people in the grandstands. They're all
all the virtual bunnies, all those people, thousands and thousands of people. Look at that. Well. Now remember, we're under 5 to go now, but they come to the line. 5 remaining in stage 1 here at New Hampshire. And if we don't get a caution at the end of the stage, we will stay green flag and move into Glass Mechanic stage 2. And
yes, sir.
Obviously, that's the plan, to try to stay green through stage 1, stage 2. And I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of like a straight start to finish race tonight.
And we don't have
like what we did Monday at Bristol, but it didn't work.
We don't have a green friend going, it's going to be green now, Miss Piggy. He's not around, is he? Tonight.
He's not. No. Where's Kermit? Kermit the Frog?
No, Kermit the Frog here. But we are seeing Diebold. Hey, there it is. So Shannon Bruce out there. Let's go, T-Bruce. Thank you very much. So T-Bruce does have a supporter. T-Bruce is up 9 positions as P4 at the moment.
The fan club has arrived.
Yep. That gives him a boost on camera as well, too, because we get to show a little bit more T-Bruce. But at the moment, he's just ahead of Ryan Johnson and Diebold in this battle here, as you can see in these pictures. 5th and 6th, Wesley.
Ready to go as we watch Rodriguez continuing to run away with stage number 1. There's Johnson on the inside. Ryan Johnson battling with Diebold. Williams right there behind him in tail. They all stay single file back into the corner. Time running out here. Dean, do you ever get to go to any racetracks in Australia or your adventures, your travels of life?
Formula One. I went to Melbourne a couple of times. Okay. Yeah, that's about it, really, my friend. There are racetracks locally nearby, but not. Well, they are kind of grade B or whatever international racetracks for the supercars in Australia that they have, but
tickle your fancy like any local tracks, dirt tracks, sprint car tracks, something like that.
I'm not a famous announcer like yourself, Wesley, so they're not going to bring me to the tracks to commentate. I sit by and push the buttons virtually, my friend, and they don't require that. So, no, I haven't had the luxury of doing that. I've had a paddock pass in Formula One, so I've been in the above the pit garages and walked past many drivers. I could have sit there and got selfies and all that sort of jazz, but it's not me, mate. I like to let drivers just be themselves. I just like to sit there and go, hey, how you going, mate? He's like, yeah, I'm doing all right. That's it. That's all I prefer. Not these fans that go, hey, can I get an autograph? Can I get a selfie? Can I? No. I mean, they're just human beings like you and me.
We're all just regular people, man. Yeah. We just have the opportunity to do what we love and make a living doing it. That's what I tell people all the time. I'm a regular average Joe. Put my pants on the same way as anybody else does. I just get paid to talk.
You probably
for a
get them come up to you and go,
all sports
to you, Wesley, and go, hey, Is that you, Wesley? I've heard you casting about 10,000 million sporting and racing.
I do. I get that
and
sometimes.
they
I'm
get
in the
your
grocery store.
That's probably
Well, it's either the autograph or the selfie. They got to get a picture. They got to get a selfie.
Yeah.
I think that's the new thing today. Is if they're old school, they want the signature, but it's the autograph now. It's the selfie. They want to have the picture.
That's it.
They want to have a picture, and they just enjoy the moment.
If you want to get a selfie,
I think most of all, it's just and obviously, I'm in no way like a Dale Jr. or anybody of that caliber, even a Joe Buck for that matter, as a broadcaster. But what I will say is the people that I've met, the people that I've come across or that have met me, 9 times out of 10, they just enjoy the fact that you just acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Just make them feel appreciated. Just say, hey, thank you. Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for coming to the race or coming to the sporting event. And just to take the time to talk to them, it brightens their day. And I live by this motto, Dean, and I tell this to anybody I ever know. You never know what people are going through.
Oh, yeah.
You never know what people are going through. So, I mean, and it's time to break glass. And we're in Glass Mechanic stage number 2. By the way, Josh Rodriguez won stage 1. But yeah, man, I mean, you never know what people are going through. And just to be able to brighten their day or give them some kind words or make them feel, appreciated instead of tolerated, and I think it goes a long way. And I'm telling you, I knew some people in the iRacing world, Dean, that, it made their day just to be able to call one of their races or call one of their wins or, to have personal things going on and have a diversion. And they enjoy NASRA and they enjoy iRacing and they, this is as close as they'll ever do to get doing the big time, doing the racing.
Exactly.
And that's why I always tell people, yes, I know it's a simulation. I know it's iRacing. I know it's not the real deal. But for a lot of these guys, their passion, their heart, their soul goes into designing those cars. It goes into their personalities. It goes into wanting to win a championship or winning a big crown jewel like the King of Talladega or the King of Daytona or the Progressive Engineering Endurance Cup or whatever it is. I mean, so... And Jake and Dean, you see it all the time. You remember when Jacob won in Atlanta?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, we called his race. He was emotional.
Very
emotional.
I mean, all those years of commitment he's put into driving that car.
Yeah.
Cool. It kind of reminded me, as you said before about, I think a Golden Girls thing was like, thank you for being a friend as well too.
Thank you for being a friend. Tristan Bruce is 3-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Woo!
But it's a community. It's a family. It's a community. The NASRA 360 Racing Network is a family. It's a community. It's all that. These drivers, a lot of them, you'll find, will be in their groups. They'll chat together.
Yes.
They socialise outside of this racing as well. So they'll get in there and get laps. They'll get there and play games. Like sit there and do, a bit of Battlefield or Ark Raiders or whatever all these other games are that they're playing now. But yeah, as you said, and they do meet up. Oh, Team Race up the inside, and they do meet up, of course. OCC out of character, of course, but in real life, IRL. See, there you go. Going through all these little terminologies at you there. Nice.
No, you're exactly right. I mean, it makes it special, and obviously we enjoy painting a picture and making it exciting, and everyone enjoys it. So, Finkelstein Hopton is he is a color guy, right? He does announce it if he has to, but I mean, you're good at what you do with the cameras and the production. I mean, that's something that I can't do, and that's something that you do well. But we all work together. We make it work. It's phenomenal.
You're right. I used to start doing a bit of announcing, of course, but it's just to me it's a little hard to focus on doing both as what you do and your level. You're like A++ level of commentating. I'm like a B at best. But to work on it, you got to be really, really, really focused. And putting cameras and doing buttons behind the scenes is difficult. But there are some great producers and commentators out there that can manage it just not my kind of style thing. I don't mind just backing up behind somebody great like you. It just makes it my job 10 times easier, of course, if I have to announce.
Well, what do you say we go to a side-by-side break and thank some sponsors, because we haven't done that any tonight since we've had a caution. So we'll go side-by-side and thank Premier Racing Setups, as always. Don't forget to mention NASRA, and you get, obviously, 15% off of your order. 15% goes back into NASRA's pocket, and every time you go through Premier Racing Setups, we appreciate them as, oh boy, Johnson and Nichols and Bruce are having a pretty heated moment there going back into turn 1. Wow.
Yep. Bruce has come join the party at the moment. He's going, all right. Two's tango, three's a party. Interesting, of course. Yeah, thank you very much for Premier Racing Setups, which have been supporting this league for quite some time now too, and we thank them very much. And I don't know, Wes, if you or me ever get into a racing sim and we want to find out how we could set our car up, which is not easy to do on iRacing, you've got to get yourself some setups immediately.
Man, I ain't never done iRacing. I mean, I never have. I mean, that's something.
Neither have I, mate.
I broadcast the races, but never done iRacing. Really, yeah.
Never done a single
lap
man. Whatsoever. I mean, I own all the cars and trucks and all. I just purchased 2 more as well. So Adelaide in Australia, great track. That was released. And Miami, my friend. The Miami road course that the Formula 1 drive at. That's just released at the same time as well, too. So 2 new exciting tracks. Road courses, ones to look out for in future races. As we're seeing Ryan Johnson and Randy battling it out here. Look at that. Ryan Johnson up 20 places, my friend. He is going for glory here. And next up his hit list would be Rodriguez, so who's led majority of this race. Ryan Johnson, as he's dooring and leading currently at the moment on Randy Nichols. Both of these drivers, Randy is up 17 places as well too. These, I'd have to say, Wesley, are the biggest movers and probably the 2 quickest drivers outside of Josh Rodriguez in this race at the moment, with T. Bruce not too far.
You're exactly right. Yeah, man. Really got it going on and doing well and having a good, strong run is now Nichols. Battles with now the 38 of Johnson on the inside. This is for the second position. By the way, let's take a look at the race recap so far. We are in Glass Mechanics stage number 2. Stage 1 won by Rodriguez, and Rodriguez has dominated this thing so far. He's led 67 of 150 laps. We're coming up on the halfway mark here in about another, less than 10 laps. And there's been 1 caution for 3 laps, and that was at the beginning of the race. And remember what we talked about, Dean. This is a track. This is a track, honestly, where, like we said, it could be a wreck fest, or it could be a, I don't want to say the word snooze fest, but it could be a race where it's calm, cool, and quiet, and we're seeing that right now.
Yeah, it's not a Formula 1 race where you would have a snooze in between it. There is actually overtaking here. In fact, there may be overtaking for P1. First time Josh Rodriguez has actually got some serious pressure on him here, Wes. And it's going to be in the Tiny Horse, who wins no slouch to winning races in the past. And he's up here in a moment going, Josh Rodriguez, you've had some fun at the front, but maybe it's time to do a bit of switcheroo. And of course, Randy Nichols in the background is all happy to steal any of those positions if there's any mistakes. And don't count out old T. Bruce at the moment there, because Sharon will be like shouting out for him just as much as everybody else is. And Shane Scott's shouting out for you too, Wesley, to get you in a race car and race.
Man. Y'all would tell me never to come back. Just being honest.
Well,
I think I'll
commentate and race at the same time,
honest.
You'd have to commentate and race, so it's not just racing at the same time. Look at this 3-wide action almost, Wesley. Up the inside, Randy, Ryan, and Josh Rodriguez for the lead of this race on lap 70.
I'm just being honest with you, man. I just don't, I just don't see that being a reality for me. Yeah, so thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for the.
Would you do it for a charity?
what I do. I don't have an iRacing account.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, we'll get you an iracing account. And,
What do I do? Do I drive with the damn with the
controller.
arrows on the
You go to
keyboard or
Xbox
something?
or a
I mean, you know,
PlayStation, we'll get you a controller.
just race on the Monday night and we'll interview you while driving. No, I don't think so. I don't think that would go too well. I really don't.
Well, maybe we get you on one of the racing drivers that live near you, and you can go over and use that racing rig for a charity event. But this is fantastic racing at the moment anyway. We'll say Wesley's fine up in the booth. I think we need to get him down in the racing car. Same with me.
Yeah, they'll say, Wesley, don't quit your damn day job, okay? Just stick to what you do best, and don't put him in the booth ever again, Wesley. Please, whatever you do.
Don't you do opera singing?
I mean, sometimes in the shower, I get to wash my hair. Yeah.
Wesley does sing in the shower. It's confirmed.
Our
right?
audience just
you do sing in the
dropped.
shower.
Our
Wesley.
audience
You
just
have to
dropped.
sing in the shower. Everybody sings in the shower. You sing in the shower because you sound great when you sing in the shower. Everybody does. Right?
You know what I do? You know what I do? Actually, I know. You people are gonna think I'm crazy. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. If I've got like to take, if I'm taking a shower to get ready to start my day or broadcast or whatever for an event that I got to do, sometimes while I'm taking the shower, I literally am thinking of like how I want to make my introduction. What are the words I want to use? How do I want to set the stage?
Yeah.
Like for instance, I remember last week I was taking a shower before the Eastern Regional Football Final broadcast I had to do, and I was just thinking to myself of, do I use trials and tribulations? Do I use 36 years of frustration, 36 years of heartache, or, the mountain climb, the pinnacle is back, Comets are back in state, and I was just thinking of all of these things in my head. And I do the same thing with racing too. No. By the way, we got a lead change. Ryan Johnson finally got around Rodriguez, all that you saw. And Ryan Johnson is taking this thing now to the front with halfway through. This time by 75 down and 75 to go. But I don't want to get off subject. But yeah, like for me, it's just trying to think of the words and the cadence. You know that word, Dean, big word. Cadence, the cadence to hit that moment, to make that moment be that if you're listening on your radio or on terrestrial radio or on internet or weareCRN.com and you hear that introduction, you want to say, damn, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
I'm entranced now. It's like The Catcher in the Rye, right? The title of the book, the opening sentences to a story. You want to go to the end, but you got to find a way to make that person not want to put the book down. I think it goes the same way with doing a broadcast, for sure.
Oh, you want to wake the audience up. I know that from the theater as well too. When you come out and the curtains open, you want to bring in the show. You want to get everybody up and excited, and that's exactly what you do as an announcer as well too. Wesley, you're going to go, hello, you've been snoozing for long enough. It's time to wake up. It's time for the main show, and here we go. Get excited, jump out of your seats. It's time, and that's exactly the situation that's happening here on the track too. There's Randy and Ryan exchanging Christmas cards over and over again on stage 2. The Glass Mechanic here, 28 of 50 in this round, and we'll stay green as well too, Wesley, after this stage break.
There you go. By the way, we're less than 25 laps away from the end of stage number 2, and
we've got traffic too.
Everything is just going absolutely perfect right now. I mean, just what a job.
Beep, beep, yeah. That's what they're coming up at the moment. So they're going to navigate through that traffic, which will go swing up the inside, which will give Randy an inside opportunity here to tuck it up on the inside. But, Ryan Johnson, as you would saw, the man from the cheese state up there in Wisconsin, he is very capable of defending this. But Randy is going to put a big charge. And look at that in the background there. That's not T. Bruce. That's number 12 coming out of pit road. They are coming in pit road. Randy's in.
Goes Randy Nichols, and we're starting to see green flag pit stops begin as Jordan Jurassic is pitted. So is Kevin Edwards, some other guys behind the top 10, but now some of the front runners are in, like Matt Cherry, like Randy Nichols. And I think we're going to start to see that just begin to fluctuate here as we move towards the final 50 laps of this race. I cannot believe we're in the second half of this race right now. Dean. I mean, it's flew by, hasn't it?
Rodriguez
Seriously.
is in as well, too. As Shane Scott says out there, too, that's going back to you there, Wesley. He's like, Just race on Monday night, and we'll interview you while you're driving, as we've done.
No. We've already crossed that bridge. I said it ain't happening. Yeah.
But Shane Scott, I mean, he listens to us when he's driving. Don't just say Shane, because I put the camera up there, and you give us a big thumbs up, you give us a wave, you give us a little heart symbol, as we love you as well. And Shane Scott's got a big fan club out there, which is another reason as to why. Thank you very much for all your friends and family and everybody for supporting you to tune in and watch when you're racing. And you're tuning in at the moment and watching these fantastic gladiators on the NASRA Cup Series.
Yeah, everything is going perfect, man. Right now, just a great race, a calm race, quiet race. And, well, there you go, Wesley. You done jinxed us, damn it. Right? I mean, that's exactly what's going to happen. No, I hope that doesn't happen.
Caulfield's in as well too, my friend, from P3. So get those pit stops over and done with, as to be expected with the rest of the field. So far at the moment, Drew Bellis is off in as well. So, Wesley, I think we're looking at about probably half a dozen drivers that are still yet to head in pit road. In fact, we'll have a look at that pit lap graphic at the moment there. They're zapping those tyres. That's what they need to do. Race leaders in too.
So we're seeing Brian Johnson now give up the lead. He's onto the pit lane now. Here comes Tristan Bruce. Cody Knott now onto the pit lane.
Yep, Matty, Newton, Albright. So T. Bruce will take the lead. And he'll surrender it because he has to head into pit road right now. There he is. Jurassic will take it. Now, we've seen this before, haven't we, in the past, Wesley? Jurassic is always one of those last drivers on green flag running to head down to pit road. For some reason, Jurassic always ekes a little more out of his car compared to other drivers, just to go like 1 or 2 more laps. Is that because he's like, in the Jurassic period there, or he's been around a very long time, like, a couple of 100 million years, and he's got the patience? I'm trying my dinosaur puns here. Patience.
I love it.
Justin.
Hard work tonight, but I'll be back next week at Dega, I believe. All right, there you go. Brandon Broadfoot working tonight. So Justin's in the house. Justin,
boss man.
We need a competition caution. What do you think?
These guys need to prove to me that they can run in the green, and so far they're doing a pretty darn good job at it.
You lay the law down on them or something? I mean, the gauntlet was thrown down big time, wasn't it?
I gave them 1 set of tires and run both of these stages under green, and let's see what happens.
Wow. I mean, 1 caution. That's all we've had. 1 yellow flag. I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but
I'm seeing these guys beat the doors off each other, and they seem like they can actually handle it and know how to do it with a little bit of racecraft.
Yeah, they can, Justin. I mean, whatever you said to them as a print, I always say you're the hard principal at school that nobody ever wants to see, and you've basically spoken to all the boys here and said, behave yourselves, otherwise you come to the principal's office and it ain't going to be pretty. And they are behaving themselves, as you've seen.
Sure. Yeah. Well, like I said, I just lay the law down, give them 1 set of tires, and tell them to figure out old short track rules is what I like to say. 1 set of tires and 100% fuel. See what happens.
Oh, rock and roll.
Diebold hasn't got that memo yet, mate, because he's the only driver out there that has yet to pit, and he's running in P3. So,
yeah, I see that. Yep, he looks like he didn't take fuel or anything.
Who needs a pit stop, my friend? I'm running this thing on moonshine.
Justin, another thing too, man. The series ain't ran in 3 weeks, so I think maybe they're well rested and ready to get back to it again too. Yeah,
and we've only got this week and next week, and then we take another 2 weeks off. So,
why?
Holidays.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man.
It's a holy jolly Christmas.
I'm sorry, Justin. I'm a bah humbug. I'm sorry. I don't mean to break your heart.
You're talking to the Grinch of Christmas here, Justin. Wesley does not celebrate Christmas.
On Thursday, so you got Christmas Eve, and then you've got New Year's Eve. I mean, I don't see most. I see most of these guys probably going out on New Year's Eve and getting pretty lit. So
yeah, I'll probably be doing something. You know what I'll be doing New Year's Day? Getting ready for the New Year's bash for television. That's what I'll be doing. You know what I'll be doing? You know what I'll be doing this week? I ain't worried about Christmas shopping or anything. I'm worried about calling football games for 6 out of 8 games for state on the radio. Okay, like I'm not a Christmas person. I think we should have Thanksgiving twice a year.
Where's
in my
the
opinion.
Grinch of Christmas? He does.
I'm the Grinch iracing announcer. Thank you. Thank you. Justin agrees. I mean, I love it. You get to eat. You get the fellowship. You get to be with family. You get to, enjoy time with each other.
We have a nice Christmas dinner here in Australia. We sit down with the family and we have a Christmas dinner. You have that, don't you? It's the same thing as Thanksgiving, really.
We do.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
It's cold.
Yeah.
I mean, in Australia, you guys are doing it in shorts.
Oh yeah, we go to the beach.
My brother lives in Australia.
We go to a beach. We go on the outside and have a Christmas dinner because it's too hot to be inside.
I guarantee you, if we had warm Christmases in the United States, it'd be a whole new different ballgame.
You'd be down at the beach as well. Yeah, you'd be over.
We wouldn't know what the hell to do with ourselves, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Carolinas beach is out there. That's what you'd be.
We wouldn't know what to do with ourselves, man. All the warm beaches and hot weather and whatnot. Don't jinx us now, because you know how the weather is in Tennessee. Tennessee and North Carolina are hand in hand, Justin. It can be 75 degrees one day and 30 degrees of the next. I mean, it's crazy.
If you don't like the weather in Tennessee, North Carolina, wait 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I always say that we're the new Florida, right? I mean, so.
Well, it's like Melbourne, Australia. They call Melbourne the city that's 4 seasons in one. You go, oh, it's hot, so you wear shorts or whatever, and then in the middle of the day you're freezing, and it could be raining, and then it could be cold, and then all of a sudden it's stinking hot and humid. 4 seasons.
Brandon Broadfoot said it's Wesley's favorite time of the year. I think not.
It's Wesley's favorite time of the year.
Getting back to the racer real quick, Roger just pitted, and he's going to have the freshest tires out of everybody. So if we have a late race caution, I keep an eye on the 14 or the 19 coming to the front real quick.
We'll keep an eye on that for sure.
Yeah, because he'll have the freshest tires. And if you watch the humidity is actually starting to dry where we don't have a fog over the track anymore. So, it was almost 99. Now it's down to 85, and it looks like it's clearing up. So these guys are going to be creating a little bit more horsepower as the humidity drops.
I tell you what, Justin, man, give some props to Josh Rodriguez. What a run he's got going for him in the number 6 today.
Wait, we're not supposed to mention that. Knock on wood, the broadcaster's curse, right?
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, he's doing good. He's definitely improving a whole lot. He's taking his lumps. He's learning.
I mean, technically, you're the race director, you're the series director, you're the boss. You're not the announcer, so. You could say what you want to do,
Yeah. He's improving. I mean, that's all we want. That's all we want out of anything in NASRA is the driver to come out here, race against people faster, and get better, and have a little bit of
B squared says fried tongue fog for a week. That would be hard. Wow. Something about driving in the fog.
You're right about
when we came on the air, it was very foggy. It really was. Yeah, cleared up.
No yellow for that. I've seen that back there.
Have a look at this too.
Justin got somebody.
That we're looking at Roger Dibolt's times at the moment. His last lap, there it is, 30.194. Leader's doing 31.2. So he's essentially taking a second out of the leader per lap at the moment, P19. Well, we got a caution.
Wow. See, I done it. I did it.
That was on you, Wesley.
Justin, we'll let you go. Let you get back to race director. We got a problem. Somebody's crashed on the racetrack.
Actually, yeah, Justin, you might let us know who it was because I'm a little confused trying to find out what the problem was.
Yeah, it doesn't say what happened.
Justin will be on it in a second. I'm just trying to see. I don't see anybody stopped on the track. So Justin will be sorting that out in a second. If we get any information, we'll go back and show the replay.
16, I believe. Yeah, we got.
So it looks like it's involving the 54 and maybe the 16.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Ballesteros and corner.
Me and Dean had a good long conversation before we started this entire session about how iracing likes to mess up everything for everybody.
Yep.
And all of my admin controls are so delayed right now. It's not even funny. So me and iracing need to have a conversation, and they're not going to like the outcome of the conversation, but that's for the end of the day.
I wanted to tell iracing to go themselves, but I can't. Anyway, yeah. I don't see anything at the moment from Joshua. during that. So who else should we look at? We're having the leaders coming down the pit road as well too. The live
It was
pictures.
involved in the 54. The 54 was
54.
involved in the wreck.
That was Drew Ballester. So let's have a look what happened to Drew here. This is the replay of what would have caused our caution. Drew seems to be okay at the moment. He's by himself. I think he made a mistake going a little bit too into this corner. No.
I think it's a little bit further back. It's involving the 54, the 52, and the 4 on lap 94 coming out of 2.
Well, I've gone back to the court where the caution was called, so I'm not quite sure, my friend.
There you go. So caution out. Replays, by the way, presented by Pulse Poppers. Changes everything now. Obviously, we saw it cycle of green flag pit stops, and there you go. So, Justin, did you purposely set up the server to make it be where it was foggy? You know, whenever they started.
I set it for overcast with some humidity, but not that high of humidity. It automatically picked the humidity for me. Yeah. I didn't mean for it to be that bad. I wanted it about 85% or so. Draw a little bit of the horsepower away.
I told somebody. Never mind. Oh, never mind, everybody. I'm sorry. We're on lap 100, 50 laps to go. I jokingly said this, Justin. I said, we went perfect, and now the final 50 laps is going to be the virtual Rock'em Sock'em robot segment. We're going to take a break. We got more. We're going to take big commercial screens now. More from the Magic Mile after this. Stay with us. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. We have under 50 laps to go. Always great catching up with Series Director of the NASRA Cup, Mr. Justin White. Thanks again for joining us as the NASRA Florida Cup Distributors, Florida Cabinet Distributors Cup Series. Get back to it again. And Johnson on another great launch on the restart. Rodriguez now, watch him climb on the high side. Cofield's there, so is Bruce and Nichols, and we've really got clearing now. We were told from our producers, our executive producer above Dean, go above in the blimp view, and you'll see everything crystal clear above the track thing. What do you think? Above the track?
Well, I think you will at the moment.
High
too,
above.
My friend, but that's the blimp up there. It's a little too high.
Yeah, they look like little dots. They look like little dots, but
Little
it's clear,
ants.
though.
Little
It's clear.
Yep. Look at this little action at the moment here. Caulfield, Jurassic,
Three
Randy.
wide, baby. 3 wide.
Wow.
Oh, man. Boy, Jordan Jurassic thought about sticking it in there, and he got us in the middle, and he goes Rodriguez. And Jurassic will follow. And Cofield's just like, all right, you want to hang me out to dry on the bottom?
Oh.
Let me show you something. We got friends. Jurassic's there.
We might have beef, but we don't have Jacob
Man,
here.
what did I tell you, Dean? Dean, what did I tell you when we were on network timeout? I said under
cautions
50 laps
breed
to go, the
cautions.
fireworks are going to begin, man. These guys are going to not be friends. They're going to be crashing, rock'em, sock'em, virtual robots.
But guess what, Wesley? They're not yet. So do not jinx it. They're
They're
racing
not,
fair,
exactly.
but firm.
All right, now trying to copy the boxing referee. I'm fair, but I'm firm. That's what he says. I'm fair, but I'm firm.
Oh, that's not Justin Clapper. Sorry.
All right, put your hands up. Remember, I'm fair, but I'm firm. I'm firm and I'm fair. Fair and I'm firm. Not. Look at Clapper, man. Clapper got a good run going for him tonight. Let's go, Clapper. Let's go, Clapper. Clap on, clap off the Clapper. Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
Is he one-handed? Oh, I thought it was one-handed the steering wheel there for a minute.
Yeah, he's all focused.
Yeah, man, he's on go, bro. He's like, leave me alone, Wesley. My mind's on the game, literally.
And lean into the
got a good run going right there. Yeah.
I don't think it'd be leaning to the right too much. It'd be leaning more to the left, I think, most of the time. You can see Justin Clapper. If you're leaning to the right, you might be in a bit of trouble.
Clap on, clap off the Clapper.
He's bellying up Josh Rodriguez. Remember that led a majority of this races laps as well too. He's running in P4. Now, these pit stops are all done and dusted there, Wesley. Most of the drivers looked like that they took, if I scroll my little camera on my screen across the side so I can see those pit stop times. Yeah, about 15 seconds down a pit road, Wes, so that indicates they took tyres. But we heard crucially there from Justin in the chat before. He only gave him one set of tyres across the wall. Just one set. Just one set.
You're exactly right.
Oh, contact 7.
Oh, you get
7.
Look out.
Big
oh,
trouble
man,
here.
that's ready. That's Edwards. Edwards and Cofield around. Yeah.
Yellow flag is out.
And there's the caution. There you go. Edwards and Cofield.
Yeah, we saw that live pictures as well too.
For those of y'all that wanted a caution, you got a caution. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, and Cofield gets into him there, but that was completely all on, you have to say, Edwards. Now, was there contact with Edwards? Well, that's what we can find out with our fantastic drone camera, my friend, because it's traveling at a million, zillion, trillion miles an hour. Here it is. So going into turn 3, it looks like there was, and there's contact.
Look at Edwards right there. Bam. The Daytona winner, by the way. T-bone by Cofield, putting us under yellow flag. Wow. Hey, we need to pause for station identification. If you're listening on the radio, we'll pause for just a moment and be back.
Your traffic is tough out there.
We are here for you to tell you how to keep safe.
Everybody who is listening needs to take cover as soon as they can.
To provide the music, talk, and sports you love. And to deliver the news that matters to you. We are the voices you can trust. We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress you depend on your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to STOP.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Pit stops for some drivers coming down onto the pit lane as we work our third Surf Pro caution of the night with just under 40 laps to go. Welcome back to our coverage. I'm Wesley Outland, Bigglestein Hopton, Justin White, and the Florida Cabinet Distributors NASRA Cup Series. Hey, there's Mr. Mustache, Anthony Harden.
I still mustache him a question.
I still mustache him. I mustache him a question, but I need to mustache you a few questions.
Yeah, I was going to ask Anthony if he's got a spare John Deere ride-on mower, because I've got, an acre of lawn. My 85-year-old father gets out there and mows it by push mower.
Cutting grass, man. Yeah, wow. You don't help him?
No, I'm too busy broadcasting and stuff like that, and I'm in here at the moment, and he's probably out in the backyard at the moment, actually mowing. But
no storms today. No storms.
No, I don't know actually. Maybe, but yeah, that was hail that last time, mate. It was hail, about the size of golf balls.
Oh yeah, it stormed pretty good. I knew you I told you there was some nasty weather. You were like,
no, because I didn't see the weather report. Because I'm
like, how the hell does Wesley know this, man? I'm looking at the thing.
Yeah, it's pretty soundproofed in here but it's a tin shed, so when you heard that banging, it was pretty loud. But Anthony, yeah, maybe you can hook up a John Deere ride-on mower for my old man. But he likes pushing it. I mean, get some exercise, man. Get out in the yard, you know.
Who's a good boy? Yeah. Who's a good boy?
His brother's 91, and he gets out there and does the lawns at 91. Whereas I don't know about you and me, but I don't know if I can be out there pushing mowers around 91 years of age.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I have a landscaper do my yard. Just being honest, I mean, we don't have much of a yard. Right. But whatever grass needs to be cut, the landscaper takes care of it. I'm like you. I'm too busy. So.
Yeah.
Green.
Too busy broadcasting. Let's go back to green.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I retire, there you go. I don't think I'll ever retire. They'll put me in the grave with a mic in my hand. Goodbye, crew world. I mean, fun world, whatever world. You know, yeah. Back on their way. Jurassic in the lead. No, I don't have a cruel world. I have a great life. I love what I do. All right, here comes Clapper on the inside. He's going after Bruce, and look at this. Nichols and Rodriguez are stride for stride. We're going to go 3 wide on the magic ball out of 4.
That's what we wanted to see, Wes. We want to see this nice little drone cam that's pointing in the wrong camera, actually. So get rid of that drone. 3 wide action. Everybody's navigating for position here, muscling for position, trading paints for position, and they're doing it with respect, Wesley. It's good.
And we had a feeling it was about to get good in the neighborhood. Remember, we talked about that. And look at this. Wow.
Clapper as well, too. That was getting very antsy at the moment. Just a tiny little tap. Just a little tap on the rear bumper, and you go around. There's a bug that splattered, so that bug had no chance whatsoever in these cars at in excess of almost 200 miles an hour, there was.
Going at it again. Down that back straightaway. Play nice. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Yes, I did say that. I can't believe I did, but I did.
Family Guy on us.
Yeah. Well, it's been 24 hours. Got my money. You got till 5 o'clock. You hear me? You got till 5 o'clock.
Oh, we've got an accident.
And 35 to go.
Huck's in pit road.
Oh,
what happened?
Wow, they're on pit road. No caution.
I think they might have towed.
Yeah, no caution. So instead of causing a caution, they towed and went to the pit lane.
Yeah,
that was nice.
That's usually a no-no.
And there's a caution now.
Usually a no-no, Wesley. I'd have to say, because I mean, this is a virtual simulation of a series.
But a no-no to pit? A no-no to tow? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can't just invisibly disappear off a racetrack, you know? I mean, we are in a racing
Oh,
sim,
okay.
So
well, I got you. I
can imagine that's not really like, I mean, Wesley, you know, we can't
I never thought of it. I never thought about it like that. But yeah, I guess you're right.
Time, we're not sure.
Leaving would be the last thing on my mind if I can turn back the heads of time.
There it is.
Joshua Corner and others on the wall. Is that our buddy Huck Wigginton?
Yeah,
that's the Krispy Kreme car.
It was Huck.
Oh man!
Hold on to Huck. Hold on to it, son.
There's 2 things that I love quite festival during the Christmas holidays. One of them is the Little Debbie Christmas pies that I had none of this year. The Christmas cakes, the Christmas tree cakes. And number 2 is there's nothing like sitting down with a big dozen box of Krispy Kreme donuts and eating them. Yes.
What are you going to do in Australia? Because you ain't going to find them.
They don't sell donuts in Australia?
Yeah, they get donuts, but not Krispy Kreme ones. So you'd have to find them from somewhere else.
Dude, you got to have a Krispy Kreme. I got to mail them to you. I gotta get you a box of Krispy Kreme donuts and ship them across the country.
Oh,
so,
there you go. 7 into Huck. And Huck was just desperately fighting to save it because, okay, give me a little push there, 16, thank you. Makes him straight again. And then the fence just says, no, unfortunately, Huck, you're going to have to come down here. And there you go. Krispy Kreme donuts. There's the tow. That's what I'm saying. Man. See that instant tow, my friend? That's what
Man,
happened.
you know what? Poll the audience. Poll our audience of you 23 people out there,
And there's
myself
Joshua.
included,
Look what
25.
happened. Joshua Corner gets
with
hard
Dean.
lick, and then he'll
And look at that hit. What is your favorite donuts? Is it Krispy Kreme or is it Dunkin' Donuts or something else? I will tell you this: Edmonds is a very close second. Edmonds, I think is. How do you say it? Edmonds. Edmonds. Yeah, Edmonds.
No idea what you're talking about, Wesley. Speaking alien to me.
It's like a southern thing. So, Krispy
I
Kreme,
lived in the States,
Edmonds.
but I don't even know about half these fast food places you're talking about.
It's not a fast food. It's a snack, man.
Well,
Come on, snack. Oh,
Snacky.
I- yeah.
What about whole old-fashioned cook it on the stove yourself?
What? Cook a donut on the stove?
Yeah. You
Cook a donut
get a deep
on the
fryer
stove?
out there and deep fry the donut. It's not easy.
I
It's
don't
too much
know.
work. It's way too much work to do that.
Hey, Dean, how far do you live from New South Wales, Australia?
Oh god, that's about a good 14-hour drive.
Oh, 14 hours?
Yeah, Australia's a pretty big
Oh my
continent.
God!
mate.
Wow.
It's like that
Gridiron.
would be like driving from Boston to Miami. How long would that take?
Well, anyhow, hold that thought. We're coming back to green, but there's something called Gridiron NSW, Gridiron NSW, and they have a football game. It's actually the American football in Australia this weekend. The Gridiron New South Wales Warath Bowl. I think I said it right. Warath.
Yeah.
Warath, Warath Bowl. And hey, listen, my brother is actually on the broadcast crew for the football game.
Nice. Yeah, gridiron.
Yes.
We call gridiron in Australia American football, so that would make sense. Yeah.
I mean, we use the word gridiron as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
30 to go, by the way.
Yeah.
Time to grind to the finish of this one here at the Magic Mile.
Oh
boy.
We've already had stage 2. We're at stage 3. What? I'm a day late dollar short on that one. Then,
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and break glass again. We can break glass stuff. Break glass. We love breaking glass. We love breaking glass, We just love breaking glass.
My dad's going, did you break glass again? I have to go sweep it up. Jeez.
I broke that, and I broke that, and I broke that, and I kicked the cat out the window, broke the window. Schubert, wouldn't you be a Dr. Pepper 2? Right there in the number 5 spot. He's got Bruce in front of him. You're on board with down Tristan Bruce. Got the Jurassic entry up in front of him as well. Everybody's single file. Under 30 to go here, Dean. Wow.
Yeah, that won't be single for too long, mate. I'll start shaking and baking because they realise it's time to get moving, mate. With 28 to go in the end of our stage 3. Most of these drivers went down on lap 83, 79, 84, 98, give or take around that. So not a big difference between them to really justify a huge tyre difference. So I think this is just going to be a matter of man versus machine versus positions versus to try to get yourself a nice race win at the moment with RJ, Tiny Horse in the lead.
Time running out. By the way, under 30 to go, 27 at the line, 26 to go now. Boy, we did a really good job, man. Laps just winding down quickly. Everybody's doing a phenomenal job working around the track and being patient. And a couple of cautions. Not a wreck fest tonight, Dean. I'm very... If Justin had to put the fear of them in the driver's meeting, fear of God in them in the driver's meeting, I think it worked because everybody's doing well and, finding their P's and Q's, respecting one another. I'm impressed. I really am.
Justin White's up there in the principal's office, and you don't want to be messing with Justin if they start misbehaving a little bit. Great battle at the moment between Randy and Jordan Jurassic. Out there in the chat too. Looks like a broken wheel. Maybe they couldn't drive back. Hence the reason for the tow. I understand that. It's just that other racing leagues that I do broadcast for, what they generally do is that they radio into race control and they ask if they're allowed to tow. And race control will confirm whether they can tow. And they'll say basically, hey, if I've got a broken wheel, I can't drive the car, any sort of circumstances. And then race control will say, yes, you're allowed to tow. Depends on how it's run in this league as well. But that's in other leagues I know that they do that, especially for cars on road courses, sometimes stuck in the middle of the track. And They might call to bring a caution car out, a safety car out, and say, okay, it's too dangerous. Whoa, letting off each other at the moment there, Wes. Randy and T. Bruce.
Yeah, really sideways there for a minute. Bruce and Nichols, and all that made Schumann go up high. It's about to be a 4-car race for the number 3 position. Coming to the line. Under 25 to go, 23 to go at the line. And look at this now with Nichols on the inside and Bruce again in 1 and 2. What a battle. Open the door down to Diebold. They make contact. Little contact. Push him out of line. Fight back for position. Diebold on the bottom. He'll fight through again with Nichols in 3.
Here we go. Got to get into it. That's what you expect them to get a little bit antsy at the moment. 23 to go, Wesley, because you got to be fighting for these positions.
Diebold's hungry.
Down the road. Yeah, Diebold's fighting his way back through the field at the moment, too. He's 2 positions down. But remember, he had a lot of laps led early in this race. Look at the power slide coming out of the corner at the moment, trying to get the power down very, very early. The rear end of the car's going, no. I'm not going to agree with you right now, but he's managed to keep it out of the fence. He's still got that speed. Meanwhile, up the road there, Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson, and Jurassic are starting to pull away from this field here. So the big squad we can see for the pink machine of T. Bruce back to these drivers here. That's where it's at. I'm not going to show you too much at the front because they are down the road. And Jordan Jurassic's about half a second away from our race leader, Ryan Johnson. He's got to get a move on if he wants to steal this race win.
Yeah, Johnson, Jurassic, Bruce, Diebold, Nichols, top 5. There goes Schumann way up high in the 52 in 6th. And ladies and gentlemen, we are closing in on the Premier Racing setups. 20 to go. We'll go side by side and thank our partner. 20 laps remaining. Oh yeah, baby. Premier Racing setups, road setups, dirt, you name it. They got pavement. They got late models. They got short track setups. They got NASCAR as well, like you're watching with the Cup Series here tonight for NASRA at New Hampshire. One-on-one coaching lessons, iRacing setup, requests, passes, and so much more available from some of the top setup builders. Get yours today. Mention NASRA. Get 15% off your order, and 15% goes back to NASRA as well. Premier Racing setups, under 20 to go, and Johnson is leading the way over Jurassic. What a battle, though. Nichols and Diebold and Schumann battle going to 3.
Yeah, that's what we'd expect this nice little bang going at the moment, too. And not to forget that iRacing is always updating. There's been a major update recently of iRacing, so a few things have been tweaked and changed, new tracks and stuff like that. And remember, they do tweak existing cars, too. So the good thing about having something like Premier Racing setups is that they'll also update those setups as well, too. They'll let you know about how to make that car feel a little bit better because they do make changes in iRacing, as I just mentioned. So, you know, all of a sudden you get out there and you go, this car's undrivable with these new updates. Go talk to your Premier Racing setups if you got it, and then say, all right, fix it. Basically, just go fix it for me, please. Give me some new setups to make this car drivable again.
By the way, next Wednesday night, the final race before the Christmas break, as we heard Mr. Justin talk about. Talladega. Yep. 100 laps, 250 miles, the Blanchard's towing event. There it is. Because by the way, they're trying to make up dates, right? So like December the 10th is actually tonight for New Hampshire. Next week is Talladega. Then it's Indianapolis. But I think we're actually running Talladega, and then we're taking off for the Christmas holiday. I think that's what he said. So, yeah.
That's right. When's this going to dress up?
We ain't going to be able to run. We ain't going to be able to run on December the 24th. I don't think that'll go very well with the family. With all you people.
Well, that'll be Christmas in Australia.
It'll be fine in my life. Yeah. It'll be fine in my life. I mean, I don't care. But for all of you people that celebrate the hollies and jollies and the presents and Christmas and family and trees and, yeah.
Actually, I won't be able to do it on the 24th.
Maybe the Christmas Grinch is going to come visit me one night. The Christmas ghost of spirit, Ebenezer Scrooge, if you will, of iRacing.
Look at this battle at the moment. They've got a 2-second gap over T. Bruce and P3. So this is it. I think Jordan Jurassic.
I sincerely do hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, though.
You're going to be stealing everybody's Christmas presents. You're going to take it
I
away from
am.
the Christmas
Damn
trees.
right. I gotta pay my electric bill.
It's the Christmas. I hate Christmas.
I hate Christmas. I hate it. You know what my favorite movie is? The Grinch.
The animated one or the one with Jim Carrey?
Oh, the one with Jim Carrey was awesome.
Do you know how much he suffered in that makeup suit that he had to do? He said it was
probably do like 5-6 hours of wardrobe before he actually,
He was like,
yeah.
I mean, as much as Jim Carrey is like, will still put a smile on things, he was just like, it was one of the worst experiences of his life. He said, filming that movie. He did a great job, but
They're going to pay him boatloads of money. That's all I got to say. They're going to pay him really good money.
No wonder why he stepped back from acting now. He's just like, only going back in there.
I mean, exactly. I mean, you think about him doing the Grinch, and we got a late race caution as the Grinch has come to town.
Yep.
Matt Cherry's in trouble. The 45 late race caution, only 5th one of the night, though. By the way,
yeah. Compared to what the other race we had the other day, we broke the NASRA record.
Props
That's
to
a big
these guys,
difference,
man.
isn't
Props
it, mate?
to them. I gotta.
How many
give
cautions
them
did we have at
Make some noise.
Martinsville? Was it?
31. We had 29 cautions a few months ago at Martinsville, which tied the record.
Not.
It tied.
Not.
Yes, it did.
Ago.
About a month ago, about a week ago, a few weeks ago in Martinsville, it tied the record of cautions with Bristol of 29 until this past Monday night at Bristol, and then we had 31 cautions.
That's it. Yeah, Bristol.
That's the record now. 31 cautions.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was just a self-spin there from Cherry as well. So sorry to cut you off on that one because you know exactly.
No, he just lost it, man. Yeah. Yeah.
31.
Anybody coming to pit road? I don't think anybody's going to pit. I think what you got is what you got.
If we had 31 cautions in this race, Justin will be fuming if that was the case. But we're not have that situation, of course, thankfully.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to tell you, Justin kind of laid the law down in the drivers' meeting, and he point blank said, "Hey, there's some things that has been going on that with the Cup Series I don't want to have happen again. I want to work on it. I want to make it better." And obviously, it looks like they've stepped up to the plate, and
yes, sir.
They're doing a good job. I mean, I'm impressed.
Where did they put you in this trackways? Like up in the box
At New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Oh, you're up in that box, up in the suite up there, man. Up in the suites.
Up over there somewhere.
You see so you zoom in.
Yeah, I can't really.
You see the top?
Yeah, I see that.
I got you. I know, but you got your cameras there, but you do all these different angles where you do your pan view of the grandstands and stuff. There you go, right there. Okay, keep going up. See that top part right there?
Oh, there?
Right up here. That's race control. The big part in the middle is normally where they put us at, right there. Yeah, right there.
Okay. Hi, Wes.
That's TV, that's radio, that's.
Do they put the spotters up on the
BRN,
balcony up there?
That's the spotters tower. Yep, that's the NASCAR spotters, and that's where race control and everything is. And what the hell's going on with his flag? It looks like it's just dangling back and forth.
Attention to detail, iracing. Thank you. Oh, that's right. Well, the thing is, I love about iracing, they do put the effort into the actual cars themselves. I mean, so what if the graphics are a little wrong?
They've been good at the graphics lately. They've actually done really good with the graphics. I mean, that last
they got a new
update
graphic
they did
engine
recently.
that they're working on, so it's going to look superb, apparently.
Yeah.
With this new gen. But it
Telling
give them
you,
time.
man.
iRacing did take time to do it. They took time for the weather models, and they did that brilliantly. No complaints really at the end of the day, because push comes to shove, you spend so long on it, everybody's been asking for weather, and then you release it. It's very difficult because a lot of the times when developers do that, they make a mistake, and then all of a sudden social media is just blowing them up to pieces, saying you're all a bunch of wrong guys and you didn't do it right. But iRacing did everything right.
Under 10 to go, 9 to go now at the line, with Johnson in front, and I got a feeling the fireworks are going to begin. As there you see him sideways, 3-4 wide. Hold your line, Schumann and Rodriguez, and they will. Oh, we're almost 3 and 4 wide behind them. 9 to go. Johnson's in the lead over Jurassic in 3. Look at the scramble coming off the 4.
Yeah, Jurassic used to be basically a Tyrannosaurus or whatever it is, a T-Rex, basically, at the moment, whatever they make.
Wow.
On that, somebody's down the inside apron at the moment there, but there's Jurassic and Randy. Randy's thinking about this little slide in the corner there from Jurassic. Randy should be able to. Randy actually had the power slide out of the corner. My apologies. So Jurassic has managed to hold on to this one. Ryan Johnson at the moment's just got a little tee, sipping on that tea while he's got his foot up there and his hand at the window going, come on, guys, come and bring it to me at the moment. 8 to go.
7 remaining. Johnson, and we're 3 wide. Look at this on the apron. It's Cofield, and it's allowed. You can drive the apron. That's allowed.
Wow.
Hey, it's not like Talladega or Daytona. You can go the double yellow line. Look at that. Yeah.
If you're not going to use them, doesn't make any sense.
To let you know that the apron of the track is there. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
6 to go with Johnson in the lead. Cofield's trying to get a run here, it looks like.
I'm going to tell that to a law officer when I cross the double lines to make an overtake. Oh, here we go. Oops. You got a caution there, Wes.
Oh, wow. Another caution.
Let's see who it was. It's Buzzy, unfortunately. What's happened to
Buzzy
Buzz?
Mongo? Buzzy's talking to somebody. Is he screaming? Is he yelling? What is he?
No, it's
like, man, you hit me. I don't like it.
It might have been with Newton as well, too, mate. Go back and have a look. Oh, they're going to get squeezed up.
Replay coming up. Watch this again.
No, Buzzy hit the...
Oh, no.
He hit the fence and then bounced into Newton. It looks like the number 4. That's what it was, mate. Yeah. Sorry, Buzz. It looks like that was on you, mate.
There's TLC Incorporated. I know they don't sponsor with us anymore, but I see they're still on the Adam Newton car. Yeah. By the way, Dean, what a year. What a year. Yeah. What a year Adam Newton's having in the trucks and DSR Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Not so much tonight, unfortunately, my friend, as you can clearly see. In that case, Buzzy getting into the fence and then bumping a little bit into Newton. But, yeah, Newton's actually been on fire in the other series.
Yeah. Johnson, Jurassic, Nichols, Cofield, Bruce. Oh, boy.
Sounds
ready
like
to settle this thing here.
Firm.
It is. It is. Yes, sir.
Wesley.
And we're still on the regular scheduled distance. Remember that.
I know you're a Grinch, but you don't have to worry about what's coming up for Christmas. You have to worry about what's coming up for the new year because...
Yeah, you got to do your taxes.
We got the King of Daytona.
Death, taxes, and the King of Daytona around the corner, right?
Oh, it's not tax time in Australia. That's mid-year, so we're fine.
Oh, it's in January for us, fella. The King of Daytona, presented by Blanchard's Towing and Recovery, January the 4th through the 10th. It's going to be a fun one. They got a new format this year, by the way. Longer qualifier races, right? Qualifying races 1 to 15 are going to be like, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 days long instead of 3 days and less ones. So less field, I think, is what Cody Knott was telling us when we had him on at the King of Talladega, right, Cody? Dean, he said he wanted to have a lesser cars in the pack and more of a chance of making it in. Buybacks are going to be available, the rebuys, the buybacks, and of course the duels will be on Friday night, January the 9th. That's a change. Remember, last year we done the duels and the big race on a Saturday all at the same time. So upcoming will be the duels on Friday, January the 9th, and then Saturday, January the 10th, will be the big one. 500 miles, 200 laps, and somebody's going to walk away with a good one. Good amount of money. Almost 10 grand raised last time they done it. The King of Daytona, presented by my buddy at Blanchard's Towing and Recovery. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and you got to remember out there, we get all the drivers from across. PGR drivers in there. We got Coca-Cola, NASCAR, esports drivers out there as well too, because big bucks. Just drivers across all multiple leagues jump in there and give it a crack. And plenty of NASRA guys, which we like. And we even had Jeff Merck, of course, to try multiple times, didn't he, in all those qualifiers? And he got the thanks to actually Chris Blanchard, wasn't it, to allow Jeff Merck to race in.
By the way, we are back underway. We are in the regular scheduled distance. This is lap 148 of 150 as they all scatter down the back straightaway. Ryan Johnson is just looking for the white flag, but look at Randy Nichols dive bombing. He's going to bonsai on the inside. And the Darren's Detail and Shine 150 comes to the Darren's Detail and Shine 1 to go. They're crashing in turn 4, but they took the white flag. They race to the finish. Nichols and Johnson battle. Crash in 4. Track's going to be blocked. Who's going to win? Ryan Johnson. Right now, he did his marks. Here comes Nichols. Bruce up high. 3 wide behind him. Ryan Johnson, as the smoke clears, comes off turn 4, wins at the Magic Mile.
Wow.
Wow, what a
Randy
finish.
put up a big fight, didn't he? He sent everything he can, the kitchen sink, the kids, the caravan at the back, the RV, everything, single thing he could. But Ryan Johnson knew he had the place to hold him off there. What a comeback there from Coalfield as well. Can he back up to the P3 there? T. Brees, Diebold, Jordan Jurassic unfortunately slipped back to P6 when he was challenging for the race win.
And Johnson will join Randy Nichols as a multi-time winner this year with 2 wins, of course. Ryan Johnson won at Dover. Now he wins at New Hampshire. He joins Randy Nichols with 2 wins. Obviously, Kevin Edwards, Matt Cherry, Peyton Johnson, and Jonathan Cofield. Let the celebration begin. As right now, Ryan Johnson will go in reverse and celebrate, and we take a look at the results here tonight. Let's take a look at it real quickly as Nichols celebrates with Ryan. Oh boy, Ryan Johnson will get the win. There it is, the results. Ryan Johnson, the winner over Randy Nichols. What a finish there at the end. Jonathan Cofield will finish 3rd. Tristan Bruce, Roger Diebold, top 5. Jurassic, Schumann, Burleson, Johnson, Hardin with a solid top 10 finish here tonight. And looks like Ben Scanlon, Kevin Edwards, the Daytona winner, and Andrew Alzewski is the middle of the field, finishing in the top 13 team.
Yeah, and you're going to go to Cody Knott. A bit of a quiet race out here for Chase Albright behind him. Newton, of course, would have been, but unfortunately got involved in a little bit of an incident. Matt Cherry and double Matt there. Matt Holmes, 17th and 18th along their side, Wesley. And then we, if I don't hit the right button, this is a problem with commentating and talking at the same time. Clapper, Rodriguez, who was right at the front there, leading a lot of laps. In fact, I think he got a stage win as well too, but unfortunately he's finished at P20. Ballesteros, Buzzy, and Huck Wellington with a lot of damage there. Joshua with a lot of damage, 36 laps there. Trevor Williams as well too. Will round out the 25 brave souls that participated here in the New Hampshire Motor Speedway Darren's Detail and Shine 150.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a very fast post-race. As a matter of fact, if we can bring these guys in very quickly, we're going ahead and do so. Right now I'm trying to bring in Cofield, bringing in Randy Nichols, and we'll bring in Johnson as well, as I know Ryan Johnson is still celebrating. Guys, we're going to make it very, very quick. We're going to ask one question. Thank your sponsor. We're going to get off the air here because I got some other work to do real quick. But, man, Ryan Johnson, congratulations, man. A win for you. What a battle there at the end. A late race restart and calamity crashing coming out of turn number 4 to the white flag. And obviously, I checked it. You took the white flag before actually the big wreck happened, and they said race back to the line. And obviously, you did. Man, you get a big win. Congratulations to you. How you feeling? Second win this year, by the way.
Oh, yeah, man. Thank you. I was pretty irritated when that caution came out because, I mean, the race was a lot of fun doing all them green flag laps. I kind of figured there was going to be some people that didn't take their tires on that long green, and I'm pretty sure there were. I can't say for sure who it was, or like who did, who didn't. But I don't know how I was able to hold them off. I mean, Randy is fast as hell. Jordan, I think he had tires, but I'm not sure. Tristan, like all them guys, they're really hard to beat. I don't know how I did, but I'm glad I did.
Hey, Brian, listen, tonight is a monumental moment. I don't know if you realize this or not, but this is your 212th career start of NASRA. But tonight is your 40th career win. Congratulations to that.
Oh, wow. Thanks. I can't believe it's been that many races already. I feel like I haven't been around that long, but you look at stats like that, I'm like, well, I guess I have been. No, that's awesome. It's been a lot of fun being part of NASRA. I'm glad to, I mean, don't get me wrong, I kind of didn't even want to race tonight because I'm not the biggest fan of New Hampshire, but I'm glad it worked out for us.
I'll tell you what, Ryan Johnson will pick up the win, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with our 49 North Collision Victory Lane. They're located in Burlington, North Carolina, right off of I-85. We appreciate them. 212th career start for Johnson, 40th career win, as I mentioned, 124 top fives. And tonight, we'll also add for Ryan Johnson his 157th top 10. Thank your sponsors, Ryan. Have a good one, buddy. We'll see you next week at Talladega.
Yeah, I just got to thank Brady, all the admins putting on NASRA. You guys have been the booth for broadcasting. My Blue Lights team and Josh Suss putting this together tonight. Justin White putting on this league specifically. Everybody tuning in and watching. Our sponsors at Blue Lights, Merce Magical Creations, Concerns of Police Survivors, Starbase 1552 Comics, Florida Cabinet Distributors, Cofield Asphalt Refinishing, Cofield Supply and Service. And yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Hopefully we get to have some fun in that Gen 4.
Well, there you go. There's the thoughts of Mr. Ryan Johnson getting it done. Let's grab our man, Randy Nichols. He's already got a couple of wins this year as well. And, boy, it come close. What a move. What a bonsai move there. Just ran out of time, Randy. Happy with second?
For what happened during the race, yeah, I'm ecstatic with getting second place because, yeah, I mean, right there at the end of the race, I felt like running the bottom was actually the best way to not burn off the right rear. Because I don't think anybody was really running there the entire race. But to come back after a disaster of a pit stop because I didn't realize I unchecked my tires earlier in the race in case we all wanted to come down and take fuel under a caution. And so I came down and started fueling the car, and I was like, what's going on? And then while I'm sitting there, I checked the boxes, not thinking it's going to start changing tires. And so I basically had a double pit stop under green. So, yeah. To come back to second after that is, I think, pretty monumental.
Well, Randy, good solid run, man. Obviously, cars in one piece. You get a second place spot. And before I let you go, buddy, please thank your sponsor, sir.
Yeah, thanks to Florida Cabinet Distributors for sponsoring this deal. Thanks to you guys, and then huge shout out to my girlfriend tonight because I was so mad at myself. I was texting her that yellow, and she just told me like, "Hey, you gotta let it go, learn from it." I let it go, got past it, and here we are at second place. So, again, huge thanks to her tonight. So,
yeah, Randy Nichols there, everybody, showing some love to the missus, and obviously he'll finish in the number 2 spot. The man out of the Lone Star State of Texas has got a couple of wins this year as well. Let's go down to third, and another man that's no stranger to successes is our buddy, Mr. Jonathan Cofield. He hangs his head after a third-place run. He made some crazy moves, daring moves, tried everything he could there. Jonathan just came up short, and you'll have to settle for the number 3 position. But still another good, solid run, though, right? And you've already got a win this year.
I don't know if I do have a win, but anyway.
Yeah, you do. You won Atlanta a few weeks ago, brother. Back on before Thanksgiving, you won at Atlanta at Echo Park.
It's been before Thanksgiving. It's been a while. But yeah,
Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah, don't trust that calendar. The date's wrong. You won on November the 19th before Happy Turkey Murder Day.
Yeah, had a good race. Got in a little late. Didn't have the best qualifying effort. Just trying to stay on the bottom. I didn't like the high side. A lot of guys was running up there, and then got a good green flag run there at the beginning. All the guys running high kind of started tapering off, and the bottom really started coming in. And then the 7 got toward the end of the race got loose, and I hit him in the door, and I thought our race was over. So got all that damage repaired, and accidentally found a little grip by the grass, and I just started running that line just right down on the grass, man. And I think if that last caution wouldn't have come out, I might have had something for Ryan and him.
It was a good run, though, man. A good, solid podium finish. And obviously, all you've got to do is just kind of stay in the top 20, all you guys for that matter, and put yourselves into the playoffs. I got to ask you, though, we're going to your state, Talladega, next Wednesday night. How wild will that be, obviously? And what's it going to take to get win number 2 of the season and the 26th overall career win for you from Mumford, Alabama?
I don't know if it'll be at Talladega. Me and that place have a love-hate relationship. Probably just stay in the rear for a while and let everybody crash out and see what. Well, it all depends on how many cars show up. I had a little short field tonight. Maybe everybody comes out for Talladega. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes.
Well, Bud, before we let you go, man, part of our 49 North Collision post-race interviews, top 3. Please thank your sponsors, man. We'll see you next week at Talladega.
Oh, yeah, just want to thank everybody at NASRA, you and Mr. Dean for doing the broadcast. Awesome job you guys do. Can't wait to go back and watch it. All my teammates at Blue Line and Blue Lights Racing, all the sponsors we got. Had a team 1, 2, 3 there. That's pretty awesome. Lines 3D Designs, Cofield Asphalt Refinish, and Cofield Supply and Service. And Justin White, we give him a lot of crap, but it's a really good league he's got going here. Just appreciate everybody.
At the end of the day, it's another good, solid run for him. He won at Echo Park Speedway Atlanta before the Thanksgiving break. By the way, I just want to throw this out here. Randy Nichols, he finished in the number 2 position. He has, by the way, his 13th career start tonight at New Hampshire, 4 career wins, 7 top 5s. Now make that 8 top 5s and 10 top 10s for Randy Nichols, obviously. And you know me, I'm a stat guy. For Jonathan Cofield at the end of the evening tonight for him, obviously a win back at Atlanta. And for Jonathan Cofield, oh boy, I just had my position with him. There he is right there. Okay, for Jonathan Cofield, another solid run for him. And he'll look for his 26th career win at Talladega if he can pull it off. Always fun watching to see what Jonathan Cofield can do. What a talent indeed. And that's the way the cookie crumbles as we finish it up here tonight at the Magic Mile. He's heading towards, by the way, Dean, his 200th career start. Jonathan Cofield, 199th tonight. His next race at Talladega will be number 200. So 200 career start next week at Talladega, or actually in the NASRA C.O.P.S trucks or DSR trucks, whatever it will be. He's already got 25 wins, 81 top 5s, 126 top 10s when it's all said and done. And Dean, you know that's why I'm a stat guy.
Yeah.
I love to get that information out there, brother. Going to be a fun one next week at Talladega, brother.
And you got to think of Caulfield's just getting better and better, strength to strength. You think,
hands down.
Usually when you've done that much, you go, it's time to retire. No, he's getting just stronger. So as the time clicks by, Caulfield just gets right up the top there. So absolutely fantastic job for him. And Randy, of course, there for the P2. And nobody seemed to have any answer there for the man that likes to drive a victory lap in reverse for Ryan Johnson, the tiny horse.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one for sure. And obviously, Ryan Johnson with another win, his 2nd win this year. He won at Dover. By the way, here's an idea. Dover, New Hampshire, they're part of the same entity with SMI, and it's a mile track. It's a mile concrete track at Dover. It is a mile track here on pavement at the Magic Mile at New Hampshire. So that's something to really think about if this man's got these intermediate tracks checked out. Hey, don't forget, next week we're going to Talladega. Boy, it should be a barn burner. We hope that you plan to join us at Talladega for the big race, obviously, next Wednesday night. Don't forget NASRA C.O.P.S Truck Series action on Friday. I think we're going to Indianapolis, the world's greatest race course. And obviously, I'm back with you guys on Monday. I'm now going to get from racing mode to iracing for the last couple of nights to now football mode. Dean, always a pleasure to be able to work with you guys. And looking forward to seeing what happens at Talladega. And then they get ready for another long Christmas break before we decide to ring in the new Cup season for 2026. A lot of big things coming up. Progressive Engineering Endurance Series, January the 20th. The King of Daytona. You saw the flyers. You saw the information. A lot of great things coming up at NASRA. Make sure you check it out when you can. As always, North American Sim Racing Association.com, and to clear my throat there. For everybody at NASRA, including Series Director Justin White for the Florida Cabinet Distributors NASRA Cup Series. For my buddy, Mr. Bigglesteen Hopton, on production and on color. For Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott, everybody with the NASRA organization, I'm Wesley Outland. Good night, Ryan Johnson. Get some cheese curds on me and a little poutine. The Cheesehead wins tonight at the Magic Mile at New Hampshire.